Como é que é, malta? Sejam bem-vindos a mais um episódio de Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Estamos aqui com a nossa Lara Croft e vamos prosseguir então para o nosso objetivo atual, em que nos episódios passados estivemos a ver aqui as tumbas e agora vamos prosseguir. Mas primeiro vamos falar com o Manu antes do nosso objetivo atual. Temos feito aquela tumba. Vamos ver o que é que ele nos irá dizer. Manu.
I hope you've shined up those dancing shoes, Manu. I found the ruin. It was Maya, an ancient aqueduct. It was wonderful, just as you'd imagined.
Sabía que lo haría. Ahora, cuénteme todo.
The ruins had flooded because of the earthquake. I swam through tunnels teeming with peril.
Maldito pez peligroso. Adelante.
I found a vast cavern and a stone tower with massive heads carved into its sides.
Los señores de Xibalbá, ¿verdad? Increíble. ¿Qué más?
It must have been an aqueduct of some kind. And you'll never believe this. Most of the machinery is still functional. Water wheels, 3 men high, turned as smoothly as the day they were built. It was amazing to see, Manu. To be so close to all that history where no one has set foot in hundreds of years.
Ah, puedo verlo. Puedo olerlo, sentirlo, saborearlo. Hizo llorar de felicidad a este anciano. No tengo palabras para agradecerle. Quiero que tenga algo.
Manu, I couldn't.
Insisto, por favor. Es la primera reliquia que encontré. Es hermosa y compleja. Un cráneo decorado. Quiero que la tenga alguien que explora con la misma pasión que lo hacía yo en mi juventud. Nunca deje morir su curiosidad ni su capacidad de maravillarse.
I won't.
Wow.
Thank you, Manu.
Mesmo, obrigado.
An adhesive made of tree sap and powdered bone hold the jade and other gems in place
Crânio
within the wearer's
decorado.
teeth. A crude drill, perhaps made of obsidian, would have been used to delicately carve out the notches required to hold the jewelry in place.
Mais um ponto de habilidade. E vamos então seguir com o nosso grande inimigo, Noah.
Feels like a mausoleum.
Means we're on the right track, right? Jonah, I feel something. We're getting close. Let's look around for signs of Lopez.
These notes were written by the founder of the Sector 7. We're talking about funds allocated for renovations to the library.
Oh.
A heron and an eclipse.
Eita, oh.
And under his wings you may seek refuge. Under his wings. This cross. It looks like it's from the 17th century. The door closed and a silence settled, so great and so vast I held my breath for fear of breaking it. Lopez turned to me, his eyes wild, a smile screwed across his face. He came toward me, arms outstretched, and for a moment fear flickered across my heart. But he pulled me close, his fingers digging into my shoulders. I found it, he whispered in my ear, and releasing me, he wandered through this room. Walls of pure jade reaching up to the heavens, completely covered in intricate etched mosaics and carved figures. I followed at a distance as he approached an altar, and watched as he lifted a silver box from it.
Uau! Caixa prateada. Isto.
The others are worried that Brothers de la Cruz and Serrano will not return. I have so far maintained they will, that they always have. But in my heart I am beginning to believe we have seen the last of them, and that grief weighs heavily. We will continue their work. Either they will return to find we have not forgotten the teachings, or they will look down on us from above and bless our continued labors.
Uau. Eles estavam muito perto. Temos que ir lá para cima. Deve-nos dar mais informações. Vamos lá prosseguir então. Aqui mais algo. Mais qualquer coisa para ler. Mais um
26th
diário.
of December, 1603. Lopez woke me, having already prepared a Spartan breakfast. This is where we were meant to be, he said. A cold determination in his voice, so very different from how he acted just the day before. I finished my meal as he spoke of holy retribution, how he had acted in error, but now God had put his hands on his shoulders and shown him the path to walk. We will spread the true word of God from this small mission, he said, pointing to an adobe building just beyond the stone faces. We will prepare the path for the chosen one to follow. For only he who does will be worthy of this box.
What? Sério?
Jonah! This book describes a stranger's arrival at the mission. He founded the Sect of Seven. Maybe that was Lopez.
Like on the pamphlet. We must be getting close. We should keep looking.
Mais qualquer coisa?
John, son of Zebedee, one of Jesus' apostles, also called the beloved disciple. He and his brother James were known for their impetuousness and temper, which prompted Christ to start calling them Boanerges, sons of thunder. John is credited with writing 5 books of the New Testament, the Gospel of John, the 3 epistles of John, and the Book of Revelation. He's the patron saint of love and loyalty, as well as writers, publishers, and scholars. One of his symbols is a serpent in a cup, which is linked to his patronage of victims of poisoning and burns.
Agora entendi o ponto de contexto. temos aqui?
The sun will be darkened, and the moon will not give its light. Jonah, those 2 Bible quotes. The sun will be darkened, and under his wings you may seek refuge.
What does it mean?
That's it. Look for a heron and an eclipse. This roughly drawn sketch shows St. John repelling a demon attack. Perhaps they plan to have this as one of the frescoes in the mission.
Sério?
Brother de la Cruz appeared one day, emerging from the jungle, breathing new life into the mission. There were just the 3 of us when he arrived, and Sister Dorothea had been ill for many weeks. He and his associate began to work that first day. By the next week, de la Cruz had recruited a workforce of 36. They have prepared the bell tower and worked the fields, planting crops. Brother de la Cruz aims to make us self-sufficient. We'd spent so long alone out here, I'd worried we'd lose God's ear. Lo and behold, we not only had his ear, but he sent another to act as his hands as well. Stone faces weep as Jesus creeps along the dolorous path. Too many died. More will still, and more will still, and more will still. His light leads the way.
Reverse o eclipse.
There's a whole mural under here.
O que estará aqui exposto atrás, malta? Ah,
Veracruz, the true cross.
Is that what I think it is?
The silver box. It's unmistakable.
yeah.
Jesus takes up the cross. These are the stations of the cross. But there's a bunch missing.
Before 1600, there were only 7. This could date back to the time of Lopez.
This is one of his clues.
Yeah, it's the kind of thing he does.
All right. Let's see if we can find a cross lying around here somewhere.
A cruz.
When we
This
find
is-
the box, how do we get the key back from Dominguez?
We'll find a way.
A cruz é esta. A única que a gente encontrou.
Found something?
Yeah. Jesus takes up the cross. Help me lift this.
That actually worked.
Looks like a long way down. Let's see where this leads. Station 2. Jesus falls the first time.
There's an inscription here. Ambulate dum lucem habitis.
Walk while you have the light. Have to use the light beam to follow the stations of the cross.
Let's see. Wow.
I wouldn't want to be buried in here. My head tossed behind a cross somewhere.
Walk while you have the light, so that the darkness may not overtake you,
Sounds like a hint.
or a threat.
This looks like the Virgin Mary.
Station 3. Jesus meets his mother.
The mirror looks dusty. I'll give you a boost. Hey, it worked.
Claro que funciona.
The light leads this way. What happened to these people?
Looks like the light activated something.
Laura!
Caraças.
Are you alright? You're lucky it was a little rusted.
This must be Station 4.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at these frescoes. Have to use the light beam to follow the stations of the cross.
These people look like they were tortured. Look at the ceiling.
I don't think this was just a crypt. This must be Station 4. Let's have a look at these frescoes. Have to use the light beam to follow the stations of the cross. I don't think this was just a crypt. I'll get it. Look, someone else got close. He wasn't as lucky. It looks like he's accepting the cross here. He's fallen.
Station 5. Jesus falls the second time.
Yep. Oh meu Deus.
is that what I think it is?
The Stations of the Cross again.
But with mummies, isn't this sacrilegious?
Not necessarily. They could have been paying the ultimate homage.
Or they were just sick?
This must be Station 6.
Estação 6.
Looks like a church. These ones are posed like monks.
Have to use the light beam to follow the Stations of the Cross.
Usar a luz.
So Lopez staged the whole crucifixion of mummies?
They're
Seems
carrying
sacrilegious.
him. I think this was a place of worship for an underground sect.
Literally. I guess this is the sect from the pamphlet.
They're lifting him. She's wiping his face, I think.
Ugh, this is disgusting. I'm glad I wasn't around when Lopez was.
É sério. E a malta, desculpem lá pela burrice, fogo. O que é que diz lá? Será que é este? Pelo que eu percebi era só tirar os maus.
What the hell happened here?
Lopez had his disciple wall him in and then... bang.
No witnesses.
Oh.
The box of Isha.
Encontramos?
Only the hands of the righteous one may seize destiny from mine.
Guess it's you then.
He led
Não
us on his
parece.
goose chase. He sabotaged every clue.
All to keep this box from Trinity.
And the people of Paititi. He was totally consumed by it.
Lara. Que é do Chona? Oi, caraças. Bora, Lara. Caraças, estás a aguentar bem. Ui. Ai, é só gente morta. Caraças. Chona.
Where is she?
I don't know.
I just need the box.
Fuck you!
I guess we're done here.
Andrew!
Stop!
Let him go! Release him, and I will give you the box.
Lara, what are you doing?
I've lost enough people.
I know you have. Your father was brilliant.
He was taken from me before I could know.
He was my friend. But he was obsessed, relentless.
You didn't know him.
He refused to see the potential for destruction in his work. He had to be stopped.
You had him killed.
He was going to lead the public to Paititi. Everything I love, everything I fought for. My world would have been destroyed.
And what about my world?
You can't think it's the same.
It is to a 9-year-old girl. I was a child.
There was too much at stake. An entire civilization, hundreds of years of independence, thousands of lives. I had no choice.
There's always a choice. It's not too late. You can honor Unuratu and restore the sun.
No. The threat must be removed.
You're a low, selfish, murdering coward.
And you, Lara, how many lives have you ended? Hmm? In pursuit of what?
Lara, go!
Stop him!
Get the Chona.
What the hell?
That Rourke? Running past just now? Yeah. Think we should call him? Hell no. If there's any change in our status, he'll tell us. Hasn't been much radio chatter. Huh? What's the matter?
Gotta find out what the hell's going on.
Right. Jesus Christ!
Left her alone in the church.
It was chaos in there.
Obviously. But this is Croft. There was something more.
Oh, so that's...
It's over. He's got nowhere to run.
If my Ava's here, where's Croft?
Unbelievable.
She's damn good. I'll give her that.
Yeah. And if we don't find her before she finds us,
We will. Her winnings...
you all right?
Pumba! Dispara outra vez.
What is that? Holy fuck, look out! What the...
Ai! Que raio de morte, pessoal! What? Ah! Ficar em stealth?
Jonah, where are you?
I'm in the cane field. They can't see me.
Keep your head down. I'm on my way.
Canefield, all units. Priority 1. Find Lara Croft.
You heard the commander. Let's go hunting.
Croft, I know you're out there. I should have killed you in Siberia, but Dominguez was against it. That's on me. But I'm gonna fix that mistake. Now.
Eyes on it!
Boa, também deu. Amor de terra.
Give me that box.
Ah!
Are you okay?
Okay. Fine.
Jonah! Ready?
Oh, yeah. I got it. I'm good.
What the hell were you thinking?
If I was you, it would have worked.
They might not get
Go.
Go, we got this.
Ah, não era para ali. Ah. Ah, eu carreguei para saltar. Aí, não, começar de novo. Ah, não, vá lá. Aqui era para ter usado o apelo. Yeah.
Only one chance.
Acho que este foi o terceiro. Digamos que apareceu naqueles quadros no início do jogo, quando ela tirou a faca. Como é que se chama? Terremoto. Acho que era o terceiro. Acho que falta um.
How much longer to pay TT?
Almost there. I'm sorry I lost the box.
It's not your fault. It's Dominguez. It's Trinity. All the way back, as far as I can remember, it's always been them. I could have had a family. Everything could have been different. We will get the box, and we will stop Dominguez.
Podes crer.
Your Highness.
Lara. Where's the box?
Amaru has it.
But the death of the sun draws near.
We'll get it back before he completes the ritual.
This will not be easy. We'll have to adjust the plan. Please, take your time to prepare yourself. We'll gather intelligence and fighters.
Thank you.
I'll stay here and
Eu
lend
puto,
you
já
a
sabe
hand.
mandar, hein?
Let me know if you need anything.
Okay.
E bem, malta, vamos ficar por aqui. Espero ter gostado do episódio. Daqui foi Bigas Gameplay. Até à próxima. E fui!